What's up everyone, I'm Keelan from London Cars, and today I'll be going through the best available cars equipped with the holy grail of driving, a manual shifter. Of course we'll be going through supercars and track beats, but to keep this list relatively attainable I'm going to stay under 100 grand. Don't worry though, I'll be including cars from both ends of the price spectrum, so some of these cars are actually affordable. What do you think of when I say 4-wheel drive V8 engine? If you said Audi R8, you're correct, because it's first on this list. Some people disagree on whether this is a true supercar or just a beef up Audi TT, but in my opinion, this car falls easily into supercar status. With a 4.2 litre V8 and 415 horsepower, it out-accelerated many of its supercar contemporaries at 4.6 seconds to 60. Its stunning looks have aged like fine wine and can be had for under 40 grand, which is a similar price to a bog standard German saloon, brand new. I know which one I'd rather have. The later R8s came with a 5.2 litre V10 that it shared with the Gallardo, albeit with slightly less power at 520 horses rather than 570. Nothing a good tune can't fix. Second is another car that I've talked about in a previous video, so I won't go too into depth, but it's the Aston Martin Vantage. Coming with a variety of engines, from a 4.3 and 4.7 litre V8 to a 6 litre V12. The manual V12 really floats the boat, the DB9 is more affordable. Spanning over a decade with only minor changes, there is a massive variety in price starting from under 30 grand and topping out at 100. Power ranges from 380 to 600 horsepower, but they all sound amazing. Just keep up the maintenance to ward off the dreaded Aston reliability and repair cost. Next, I've put the TVR Sagaris, the last of its kind and a sort of British version of the Dodge Viper. TVR has a long history of stuffing massive engines into lightweight British chassis, and the Sagaris was the final hurrah of this tradition. A 4-litre 400 horsepower inline-6 was crammed into the engine bay. A somewhat departure from TVR's V8 tradition, but the power more than made up for it. If you could control the thing, you could get to 60 in 3.7 seconds with flames spewing up the side. Hopefully TVR can deliver with their new Griffith and rise from the ashes. In my opinion, it should have been called the Phoenix, but oh well. Fourth on the list is another bonkers car, but sold under a somewhat boring manufacturer. The Vauxhall VXR8 was the spiritual successor to both the Monaro VXR, still a good choice, and the Carlton. Powered by a supercharged 4th generation LS2 motor producing 585 horses and a heavenly whine, it's truly insane. The slightly older variant with the 6 litre motor is still a shout, around half the price. Sadly, with the shutdown of Holden, it looks like there will be no more powerful saloons in Vauxhall's arsenal. Sixth on the list is the BMW M3. My personal favourite generations are the E46 and E90s. As this pick spans multiple generations, I can't give specific stats, but they are all amazing cars and attract weapons. Other than the E90, they all came with 6-cylinder engines. E90 came with a V8 and actually has a similar amount of horsepower compared to the generation that followed. They are collector's items that are still under 20 grand in some cases, with a cult following, and that's why they've made it to this list. Next is the Ford Mustang 5.0 that was recently made available to the UK in 2015. The first Mustang actually built for right-hand drive with over 400 horsepower. It was a massive step up in terms of looks from the previous generation with an aggressive body style. The classic muscle car was a hit with its amazing value for money. It's highly tunable and has been made reliable through many generations, giving it a place on this list. Number 8 is the Lotus Exige. The most recent model is a 3.5 litre Toyota V6, putting up 430 horses from the Cup variant. The best way I can put its driving experience across is that it's essentially a Mazda MX-5 on every type of steroid available. It's a track machine with impeccable handling. The top models are a bit pricey, so I'll also put its baby brother the Elise in this spot. Thanks to its Toyota engine, it should be quite reliable. 9th is the Porsche 911. Another multi-generation pick, the cheapest being the 996 and 997s, at under 20 grand. My favourite would be the 997 generation, especially the GT3 variant. All 911s have a rear-mounted flat 6, and the 997 Carrera most commonly comes with a 3.6 litre 325 horsepower engine. A world-renowned classic with a historic nameplate that will enable you to join the fabled owner's club of a proper manufacturer at a low price. If you can't stretch to a 911, a Boxster is much better value for money, but doesn't have the same resonance as a 911. Last but
baby Lambo for many years, it's still the most affordable way to Lambo ownership at 60 grand for high mileage models. But I reckon that with the Huracan's larger sales numbers, the guy I know will creep up in value as it shrugs off its more common reputation. Both the first version and the facelift are available, with later being a bit pricier. Lamborghinis are the ultimate poster cars and always demand attention. Subtle is not a word that exists at the headquarters in Italy. It makes a statement quite like a Lambo, and that's why I put it on the list. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and especially to the end. I would really appreciate it if you could give it a like, and if you really want to, press that subscribe button. It's on a small channel and it means a lot. If you have any video suggestions or feel that I've missed out a car, please comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.